Before I begin, I'd just like to say that was a very inspiring story, Professor. It really was. Good morning. To say merely that I'm honored to represent the class of 2019 doesn't begin to express the gratitude that I feel today. Gratitude toward the myriad people who helped me to get to this point, but especially gratitude towards my best friend of 32 years. That would be my wife, Stephanie. So thank you, Stephanie. You see, I never imagined that I would graduate from college. And the reason is when I was 17 years old, I graduated from Walnut Hills High School. Now, that's right, go Eagles. Now, as most of you know, Walnut Hills is a college preparatory school. So everyone going there, including myself at the time, went there with the intention of continuing our education. However, I was operating at what I'm going to call an erroneous belief. And this was the belief that the only reason to go to college is to get a good job. So when I was 19, I became a Cincinnati firefighter. And I thought, who needs college? But my time here at NKU, the people I've met and what I've learned has taught me that I was wrong about that. You see, education is indeed a way to get a better job, to improve your standard of living. But education is much more than that. It serves a much higher purpose. As a matter of fact, when I think of the purposes that education serves, right now, I kind of rank the getting a good job toward the bottom of the list, and I'll tell you why I do that. Because education is so important for creating a just society. Now, it does that in several ways, but the way that we're going to focus on this morning is the fact that education fosters empathy, and without empathy, there is no justice. Cultivating empathy moves us from our embedded view of the world. It forces us to see the world from someone else's perspective. This willingness to have our own views challenged, to learn something, and in negotiating the difference to expand is vital to building respect for the worth, the dignity, and the equality of every individual in our diverse society. Again, without empathy, there can be no justice, and education fosters that empathy. Why is empathy important to a society? Because an empathetic society does not pay someone 12% less just because they happen to be a woman. An empathetic society does not allow 28 million people to go without health care. And an empathetic society does not drown its youth, its future, in $1.4 trillion of student loan debt. Now, empathy is not a characteristic of the closed-minded or the untaught, and therefore, the importance of education. So when I was 17, I believed that the only reason to attend college was to get a better job. But now I'm 52, and my experience here at this wonderful institution has taught me that I was wrong. So I'm going to leave you with this. Yes, use your education to get a good job. I mean, after all, you're going to have to pay off those student loans, right? But don't stop there. Use your education to nurture the empathy that is hardwired within you. Because a just society is not the result of just one grand act. A just society is a result of each of us opening our minds, embracing the perspective of others, and then using that wider perspective to live our lives for the greater good. This is education's highest purpose. Indeed, this is our highest purpose. God bless you. God bless the class of 2019.